And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved in the Toxic Factory here. Well, I've done a little bit of work, got everything running. Our gold is now being sent over and being dropped down to the Toxic Factory. But before we leave the Toxic Factory for good, or before we leave the surface up here, I want to make sure that we have plenty of defensive capabilities to handle whatever those bugs might throw at us. So I have got a bunch of Mark III turrets crafted and basically used every little bit of bug eyes that I had around. I've got a couple here and there left. We're still getting, so I could make like 2 more lasers, but you know, I've got I think 90 of them on me right now, so we gotta go distribute those. I've got enough lasers to cover the batteries for what we need. The other thing is we need the turbines, which we need 4 of these, and I crafted a bunch of advanced machine blocks sort of in anticipation of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think I have enough logistics hoppers. I do. So the next step is getting that fuel and getting those turbines built. So we have a little bit of fuel here. This is kind of the primary source of the fuel right here. So that lines up there. That lines up there. So we want it right there. So that we'll use this as the launching point of, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think that's good there, and we'll bring that down. I've been feeding this thing lots and lots of empty canisters, so I want to get a good backlog going before we really dive into this, because we're going to be emptying out the system here in no time flat. Alright, so that should line right up with this little hopper that I've got up here. Alright, so I've cut away the source of the infused coal, and now we just need to take away the little bit that's left. And for, you know, a little bit of time, there's going to be a little power shortage, but that's okay. So as long as there's no coal in there, we can move on to the next one. I want to get these cleared out and get that coal back in the system. So we're going to clear these out. And then last one, I'm going to queue. Oh, one more. Oh, there's nothing in there. Really? Interesting. I don't remember clearing that one out. Maybe I hit it and I just didn't see that notification or something. Okay, so again, there's nothing in there. Weird. Must have used all the coal that was on the line, which is pretty incredible. Yeah, see, there's like, oh, there's a little coal. There's a little coal on this line. I can hear the jingle as it adds it to my inventory. There's a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna just throw, we got 30 out of there. I'm gonna throw it in here, and it'll go into the system and be distributed around, and that's kind of what I wanted, so that works. All right, now we need to revamp the area up here to support turbines. Now we're gonna have the turbines go right underneath, so let me try to get up there first. So where the pyros are right now, that's where the turbines are going to go, and we have a little issue with coal sitting right here. So I just want to clear out the immediate vicinity. And maybe, oh, let's throw in a little protective floor here for just to, so I can clear this stuff out. There we go. All right, so this has got to go. There we go. I might as well take this one out too, because this is three deep, so it's right to that floor, and it's 5 front to back. So we need to try to get this center. I'm going to center it right. I'm going to put the intake like right in here. So let's get let's see, there they are. So I'm going to put the intake right here. Then we need 4 back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 back. And let's get these built. Okay, and the front. And there's the turbine, ready to power up our awesome lasers. Speaking of lasers, we have 90, divide that by 4, we get approximately 20 per thing. Oh, this is not a good place to be standing when that turbine goes on, because this turbine's able to be putting out a lot of power. That's 3, 6, 9, that's 12. Well, might as well start with that and go from there. Okay, so now that we have the turbine here, I know that right below here is that little floor that we made, and so I'll be able to take this floor out and have access to the underneath the turbine. So we need a hopper to load in the fuel. So I'm going to put that here, and this is going to be the remove only, and we're going to put another one here, and this is going to be the add only, because we're going to get those empties back. So this has got to come out here, and then we're going to come out here and then up, and this is going to come down like this. And I don't know how I'm going to return the stuff yet, but we can start with this and go from here. So we have another one of these way over here, which I think we can pull out from the top right here. I'll be able to pull out, and let's get it partially here, and then we can do the details in a second. I want to get this updated. Oh, if you don't hit it the first time, it's tough. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so let's get down there again and put our floor in. That worked pretty well last time. This is 1, 2, 3. Yep, right in here. And then we'll be able to gather up all of this stuff. All right, so now we got a little floor here. So this will be the front. So that's the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. So let's then build this out. So we have 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Oh. And then the intake in the front. And I'm just gonna clear out the very front of it, just in case. Just in case. I want to have some good access there. And then let's go ahead and add some lasers to this thing. I'll come by and put the rest of the lasers in between episodes. That's just kind of a non-issue there. All right, so this we're gonna want. So we're gonna want the intake, the fuel input here, and then that add only there. So we gotta push in there, up, like so. And then this one pushes that way. And again, I'm gonna do the. I'll look at the system in a little bit, try to figure out how I want to arrange all of this. I'll know a little bit more once we are close to finalizing this system. Okay, so floor, getting pretty fast at this. That's 1, 2, 3, and then that is, it's got to be the floor right there. Okay, so it doesn't really matter what the orientation is in here, as long as she fits. So I want one more out from that for the intake. And let's get the lovely lasers on here. Okay. And I have more, I just want to make sure they're distributed evenly around. So if this is going to be the intake, then we can toss the intake in there right away. Really? Okay. It's kind of cramped quarters in here, but that's okay. All right, this one is ready to go. And this. Okay, so we have, where is the fuel coming in? Right over there. So I want this side to be the remove only, and then this side to be the add only. So this is going to be coming down, and this is going to be going up. This is going to be coming in. Okay, so we have one thing over here. And we have another one back there that we're going to want to get to. It's really hard to get to because it's way up kind of in there. So that is going to be a challenge. And what I want to do is I want to get a nano hopper here. And I want to put a nano hopper. So this is going to have to loop up. I want to put like a nano hopper right in here somewhere. Oh, one too many. So right here. Yep. And that way the nano hopper, I can push stuff this way and I can push it also that way. Okay, so let's get this set up. How do I want to do this? We would like to come in right by that light, please and thank you. And let's build that out. Okay, so there we have the supply for this side, and then the supply for that side will go out like that, and it'll kind of skirt around that coal. Okay, so this can be connected with that. Okay, so that's ready to go. Now it's just a matter of getting up into this area, trying not to take out too much coal, but we're gonna have to take out some, of course. So let's build some of these batteries up, or these lasers. Okay. Now, how bad is it down here? So we have 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna need a little bit of a floor to give me an idea. That's 1, 2, 3. So I need the floor right here. Okay, I can take these out now. And I think the best option for it is to run this direction, because there's very little coal that gets in the way. So I think this one here will be our open, and so that's, I need one more back here, I think. Okay, that was misleading. That was, so I need the intake to go right, or not the intake, but the body to go here. There we go. So 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm glad I caught that. That would have been frustrating. Okay, so the intake then can go right in here. Okay, now that's done. Need to find a way down. Hey, well, that's definitely a way down right there. We got a little ledge that we can work a little closer to home here. So let's get in here, figure out. So my fuel is going to be coming in right in here. So I could put the fuel hopper here. So this is my remove only hopper, and that will go up, and this will go in. Oh, is that facing the wrong way? I think it is. Yep. There we go. There we go. So now we've got that set up. Now we need the output. I'll put that in this corner. That'll be the add only hopper. And we can come down with this and out. Didn't even have to break any coal at all for that little system. That's good news. Okay, so there is the result. And the fuel will come out, I think, and I need to integrate it in with this pipe right here. So it shouldn't be too bad. Let's get this out. I want it on this line, so let's move one over. Build that out. And down here, just like that. So one there, and I want that one to match right up. And that, once I get the other ones run, which shouldn't be too bad, basically just pulling out right here and running them along. So that's still add only, remove only. Let's put the fuel in. And with the hoppers, they're going to favor one side always until it's full. So just keep that in mind. They will only deliver to one side. So it's way different, or slightly different. than the process. Let's see, this goes in like a turntable. Turntables are a little easier on the distribution. Okay, so we wanted that to come in and grab those so a beacon doesn't pick them up. So we can integrate it in right in with that one. So it's going to just move right along with those. That other one way over there, I could probably get patched in with this. So you see this one coming out right here. We want to get kind of this patched in over here. So let's build quite a lot of them. And then we want to build out there. And then this one and this one. Oh, there comes the fuel. And it should integrate right in with this. And then it's just a matter of figuring out where your lines are and trying to build around these glow tube things. I want to line this up right here. So let's build that out right here. And trying not to interrupt anything there, and I don't want, obviously, to interrupt any of that, but we should be able to make this work. There we go. And now we have the fuel returning as well. So now we can go up and really push the limits on how many lasers are up in there. So we still have a ways to get up. And looks like these things are working just fine. I'm gonna put another row along the outside here. Hopefully I have enough. And I'm going to put a row of the smaller ones right below that. I've got a bunch of those made as well. The ones that I couldn't upgrade, essentially. Okay, that's really bright. I want to get into the bottom there. Oh, Lord. Okay, we're going to drop one, and that should help. There we go. Go over here, drop one. And then, again, might put on the other turbines, I might just put the smaller ones on first. But I have 30 left, and I use 3, 6, 9. See, I use 12 going around. So that's 36 that I'm gonna need. Ooh, what happened here? Look at all the bug parts all of a sudden. Holy moly. Look at them all. That's nuts. And there's a bunch of spoiled ones in there too. That's unfortunate. I did beef up my system up there. So I do have another I think 2 or 3 sets of beacons and another 2 sets of Falcors. Oh, is this is out of power. What happened to my power? Oh, man. Good Lord. I need power over here pronto. 2 more things have just lost it here. All right. Try to get those processed, please. Forgot about that. Yeah, so don't forget about your your power supply. Those can be rather important. Yeah, these are starting to spoil, and the temp is going down. Power is hurting. Oh man, that could have been much worse. It was bad, but not super bad. Not uber bad. So yeah, I'm getting all that stuff. Let's grab what I can here. So now we have exactly 10. And cryo storage, it is overheating. It's really close. Okay, the last 10 were pulled out. That's good. Well, glad I caught that before we got too far along. That would have been bad news. Very bad news. Well, we got a few things to macerate then. So this is getting there, and we've got 5 blue eyes. Okay. Well, that crisis was averted temporarily. This should be back in the swing of things. Yeah, we use a lot of power up here, so I'm sure my threat level is going to go through the roof now. But that will do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.